Hi everybody, welcome back to Let's Play Dragon Age Origins. We are going to advance the plot. Crazy, I know, but we're going to do it. Let's take our most plot characters.
Indeed.
I think they'll be the most fun. And actually, this is also a pretty good party. Now I believe we're starting this from Redcliffe.
You'll be fighting ducks! You'll be fighting for your lives!
I understand you've acquired all the allies you could. That's good. We can call the landsmeet if you are ready. I would prefer not giving Loghain time to consider, but it is up to you. I do not wish to go to Denerim unless you are with me.
No, let's go to Denerim now.
Excellent. I shall make the arrangements. Let us be off to Denerim, and may the Maker watch over us. Denerim is the heart and soul of Ferelden. It was the city of King Calenhad, the birthplace of Andraste. As stubborn as a Mabari, and as good to have on your side. If we defeat Loghain here, the rest of the nation will follow us. By calling the landsmeet, I've struck the first blow. The advantage, for the moment, is ours. He will have little choice but to show himself, to oppose us directly. He will strike back at us. The only question that remains is how soon. Loghain, this is an honor, that the Regent would find time to greet me personally.
How could I not welcome a man so important as to call every lord in Ferelden away from his estates, while a blight claws at our land?
The blight is why I'm here. With Cailan dead, Ferelden must have a king to lead it against the Darkspawn.
Ferelden has a strong leader. Its queen. And I lead her armies.
Oh, this is a major plot decision. Let's be snarky as fuck to him. Considering Ostagar, perhaps we need a better general.
And who is this, Eamon? Some new stray you picked up on the road? And here I thought it was only royal bastards you play the nursemaid to, not wild elves.
Well, you're admitting the royal part. That's a start.
I'm a witness to your crimes at Ostagar. I'm Trini of the Grey Wardens.
You have my sympathies on what happened to your order. It is unfortunate that they chose to turn against Ferelden.
No fucking fortune involved. I've come to reveal your crimes at Ostagar.
You should curb your tongue. This is my city, and no safe place to speak treason. For anyone. There is talk that your illness left you feeble, Eamon. Some worry that you may no longer be fit to advise Ferelden.
Illness? Why not call your poison by its true name? Not everyone at the landsmeet will cast aside their loyalties as easily as you and these sycophants.
How long you've been gone from court, Eamon? Don't you recognize Rendon Howe, Arl of Amaranthine, and Terran of Highever?
And current Arl of Denerim, since Urien's unfortunate fate at Ostagar. The Regent has been generous to those who prove loyal.
Oh, boots licking appears to be pretty profitable these days.
Don't interrupt, Churl. Your betters are talking.
Enough, Carthrian. This is not the time or place. I had hoped to talk you down from this rash course, Eamon. Our people are frightened. Our king is dead. Our land is under siege. We must be united now if we are to endure this crisis. Your own sister, Queen Rowan, fought tirelessly to see Ferelden restored. Would you see her work destroyed? You divide our nation and weaken our efforts against the Blight, with your selfish ambitions to the throne.
What efforts can there be when you outlawed the Grey Wardens?
Cailan depended on the Grey Warden's prowess against the Darkspawn, and look how well that ended. Let us speak of reality rather than tall tales. Stories will not save us.
I cannot forgive what you've done, Loghain. Perhaps the Maker can, but not I. Our people deserve a king of the Theron bloodline. Alistair will be the one to lead us to victory in this blight.
Oh, is that all I have to do? No pressure.
The Emperor of Orlais also thought I could not bring him down. Expect no more mercy than I showed him. There is nothing I would not do for my homeland.
Well, that was bracing. I didn't expect Loghain to show himself quite so soon.
Why is he doing this?
Maker knows. Perhaps he's gone mad. I would have imagined pigs would fly before Loghain MacTyr would turn against our king.
What do we do now?
Calling the Landsmeet is only the start. Now we must ensure that every noble there sees Loghain's duplicity. We have no small task ahead of us. We need eyes and ears in the city. Loghain has been here for months. The roots of all his schemes must begin here. The sooner we find them, the better we can turn them to our advantage. Go have a look around, and see what you can turn up. Better yet, find the nobles who have arrived for the Landsmeet. Test the waters. See how many will support us. When you're ready to talk strategy, come upstairs to my sitting room. We can lay out our plans for the Landsmeet then.
Okay, so we're trying to get as much evidence as we can on this dick. Oh, I'm in the middle, am I? I presume this was going to be the entrance. Okay.
Excuse me, I have to dust the Isle's sitting room.
What do you do here?
I'm a chambermaid, sir. I empty chamber pots and change linens. Now and then I dust, just for variety's sake, you understand? I beg your pardon, sir, but I really can't be seen standing about. The housekeeper will have my head. Good day.
So fucking whipped. We're going to try and break out all his slaves, slash servants, slash whatever they are.
I shall do it.
Sick. Level up. He barks happily, wagging his tail.
If one more servant asks if I would like a change of clothes, I will set the house on fire. What comes, my friend?
Fucking do it.
So, full of questions, are you?
Oh, okay. I mean, maybe... I think talking to Arleman and Alistair, he did say wait until you've got all the information you can, so let's do that first.
His lordship didn't bring Lady Isolde with him. I wonder why.
Oh, these are still on my bros.
You know, I could get to like this. The last time I came to Denerim, I stayed at an inn so filthy the bedbugs had fleas. What say you?
This is a nice change from having to sleep in the woods, isn't it? Something I can help with?
What do you know of this place?
Denerim is Ferelden's most important city, yes? This is the seat of power, the jewel in the crown of the king. She is Ferelden's heart. Her walls are strong, but within them lies so much beauty, just like the country and the people. Something I can help with?
Denowal.
I hope all the accommodations are to your liking, Warden. Please let me know if anything is troubling you.
They're all going to try and fucking poison us while we sleep. I can see it. I'm gonna fucking rob him, actually, because then I'll have to load the game.
So many chamber pots to clean. Oh. If
It
they
is
keep
begun.
tracking mud up here, it's going to take a month to get it all out.
No, let's finish inside first.
So many visitors, so many chamber pots.
Someone was talking, but I'm not sure where.
I got a moment's haze, sure. Aye, all right then.
Thanks. Don't those chickens know they're laying for an hour? Dinner's not ready yet, and don't ask. It'll be served when it's done, and that's that. Now, shoo, out of my kitchen.
Pretty sure robbing these people isn't going to help
We had
me.
a whole wagon load of potatoes so rotten, they didn't even sour. They just crawled away.
4 cups flour,
Can't
3
talk now,
cups
sir.
lard.
Mistress
Bring it over,
Agatha would
child,
have
and be
my
quick.
hide.
I'd better not catch you trying to serve brown bread to the guests.
Yes.
Or I'll have your
Indeed.
eye.
Indeed.
Oh. Okay.
I imagine you have already composed a suitable ballad to commemorate the events at Redcliffe, Leliana.
Why would I do such a thing?
You have taken up your instruments once again, have you not? So to speak. A bard takes events of great import and puts them to tale.
What happened at Redcliffe was horrible. So many people died, and they were violated by unimaginable evil forces.
That was not so difficult, was it? You may wish to add music, however.
You make it sound as if you enjoyed what happened there. I can barely stomach to think of it.
But we were successful in the end. Victory without cost has little worth.
I just think of what that poor little boy went through. No, I don't want to glorify what happened there.
Then who will learn from these events? I would think on it some more, were I you.
I have a terrible feeling we've broken the recording.
I'd better it's back to the scullery with you.
No, seems to be okay. I'm not sure what we had to do outside though.
We're out of it.
This is a nice estate, isn't it? What's on your mind? It is no trouble.
I just don't see how going back into the Denerim Market District actually helps me in any way. There must be more out this way, mustn't there?
Ah, Warden. I trust you've made yourself comfortable.
Yes, very suspiciously nice.
Good, because it's likely to be your last rest for a while. This is Elena. She's...
I am Queen Honora's handmaiden. She sent me here to ask for your help.
Or perhaps the young lady prefers to speak for herself.
Oh, she's obviously setting a trap for us. She works for Loghain's daughter. She's a spy.
I am here for Loghain's daughter, not for Loghain. Their interests are not so similar as they once were. The Queen, she is in a difficult position. She loved her husband, no? And trusted her father to protect him. When he returns with no king and only dark rumors, what is she to think? She worries, no? But when she tries to speak with him, he does not answer. He tells her not to trouble herself.
So she'd rather side with us than her husband's murderer?
My queen suspects she cannot trust her father. And Loghain, he is very subtle, no? But when and how, he is privy to all the secrets and not so subtle. So she goes to how? A visit from the queen to the new Isle of Denerim is only a matter of courtesy. And she demands answers.
What did he say?
Things no decent person would repeat. He calls her every sort of name, traitor being the kindest, and locks her in a guest room.
Sounds like a trap to me. And why does Loghain allow that?
King Kellen was like a son to him, and Loghain left him to die. Does he love Honora more? Who can say? I think her life is in danger. I heard House say she would be a greater ally dead than alive, especially if her death could be blamed on Arl Eamon.
I absolutely believe Logan would kill his daughter to frame Eamon. Still a trap, but I'm going to try and get her out of there.
Yes, that is what she hoped he would say. Loghain, he has said much about the young Grey Warden who survived. He is worried, no?
We may have no choice but to trust Honora. The Queen is well loved. If Loghain succeeded in pinning her death on me, I'm not sure that's a risk we can afford to take.
So what do you propose we do, Eamon? I'm guessing it's put me in harm's way of the trap.
I have some uniforms. I'll hire so many new guards every day. A few more will not cause much stir. I will show you to the servants' entrance. We must slip in and out with my queen before anyone is the wiser. I will go ahead to House Estate. Meet me there as soon as you can.
I still think there's a trap here.
As you say.
I haven't been here in a while. They've changed the dining room. Ask away. Of course.
I'm pretty sure we've already covered these, but we are going to go through them again, just to remind me. It's probably been months since you heard it as well.
You never asked?
Why did you keep your birthright a secret? You never asked? Well, that's a cheap answer.
All right. If you want the full explanation, I'll give it to you. The thing is, I'm used to not telling anyone who didn't already know. It was always a secret. Even Duncan was the only Grey Warden who knew. And then after the battle, when I should have told you, I don't know, it seemed like it was too late by then. How do you just tell someone that?
Yeah, I guess I can understand that.
I should have told you, anyway. It was important for you to know. I guess part of me likes you not knowing.
Why? What happens when people find out?
They treat me differently. I become the bastard prince to them, instead of just Alistair. I know that must sound stupid to you, but I hate that it shaped my entire life. I never wanted it, and I certainly don't want to be king. The very idea of it terrifies me.
Oh, well, you probably don't have a lot of choice in that.
You can say that again. I don't think I've ever had a choice in the matter. Right from when I was born, all my choices have been made for me. And now Arl Eamon plans to put me forward as the heir. It never ends, does it? For what it's worth, I'm sorry for not telling you sooner. I guess I was just hoping that you would like me for who I am. It was a dumb thing to do.
Well, no, of course I liked you. Don't worry about it, Alistair. No harm done.
I guess it's kind of a relief that you know now. Let's go. I haven't been here in a while. They've changed. Ask away. Of course.
What changes about you after the joining?
You mean other than becoming a Grey Warden?
No, I more meant what changes physically.
You know, I asked Duncan this too, and all I got was, "You'll see."
Oh, he wouldn't tell you?
Oh, it's not that Duncan wants to keep it a secret, it's just that the Grey Wardens don't discuss it much. I gather it's not a pleasant topic. The first change I noticed was an increase in appetite. I used to get up in the middle of the night and raid the castle larder. I thought I was starving. I'd slurp down every dinner like it was my last. My face all covered in gravy. When I'd look up, the other Grey Wardens would stare, then laugh themselves to tears.
Oh, I haven't felt anything like that.
Really? Because I was watching you wolf down food the other day, and I thought, ooh, it's a good thing she gets a lot of exercise.
I guess so. What can I say? I'm a growing girl.
I'll say. I didn't mean it like that. No, don't hit me. I bruise easily. Oh, and then there were the nightmares. Duncan said it was part of how we sense the Darkspawn. We tap into their, well, I don't know what you call it, their group mind. And when we sleep, it's even worse. You learn to block it out after a while, but at first it's hard. It's supposed to be worse for those who join during a blight. How is it for you?
Yeah, nightmares, yes. Now I do know what you mean.
Some people never have much trouble, but that's rare. Others have trouble sleeping their entire life. They're just more sensitive, I suppose. Everyone ends up the same, though. Once you reach a certain age, the real nightmares come. That's how a Grey Warden knows his time has come.
His time has come?
Oh, that's right. We never had time to tell you that part, did we? Well, in addition to all the other wonderful things about being a Grey Warden, you don't need to worry about dying from old age. You've got 30 years to live, give or take. The Taint, it's a death sentence. Ultimately, your body won't be able to take it. When the time comes, most Grey Wardens go to Orzammar and die in battle rather than waiting. It's tradition.
So, we have eaten that corrupt potion made from the souls of the innocent people, so we might actually be okay about that. Presumably to join the Legion of the Dead. But I mean, I guess I'd never actually confronted this fact before. Oh, so I'm going to die.
We're all going to die. When Duncan told me, I was angry. He put his hand on my shoulder and said this. It's not how you die that's important. It's how you live. And you wondered why we kept the joining a secret from the new recruits. And there you have it.
Well, yeah, I never actually had the time span on it. I guess that does paint our relationship in a different light. Seems a high price to pay.
I suppose it is. We're the only ones who can stop the Blight, however. Is there a price too high to pay for that? You know, Duncan, he started having the nightmares again. He told me that in private. He said it wouldn't be long before he'd go to Orzammar himself. I guess he got what he wanted. I just wish it had been something worthy of him.
I mean, on the bright side, he will be remembered, Alistair, as will all the others.
I know. Ending the Blight should make this all worthwhile, right?
I'm glad you decided to help. With the Nor's knowledge, we have a far better chance against Loghain.
Do you really think Loghain's daughter would turn on him, though? I believe that Loghain would turn on her. But do you truly believe that Loghain's daughter would turn on him?
From Erlena's story, he turned against her first. If he truly intends to sacrifice her, I think it will be strong motivation to break the parental bonds. In any event, I would far rather have the opportunity to ask such things of her than simply hear about her murder. If Honora speaks out against Loghain, hers would indeed be one of the most powerful voices of the Landsmeet.
Plus, if we're going to get blamed for a murder, we must at least murder her. What do you know about Queen Honora?
She and Kaelin were promised as children and practically raised together. She was a smart child, knew how to listen, and how to blink those big blue eyes and get anything she wanted. Her mother's looks, her father's brains, and the best tutoring Merrick's money could buy. It's a potent combination.
Yeah, I still don't trust this Alina though. She knows way too much.
She's obviously more than a maidservant, but I imagine it's useful for Honora to have a trusted attendant who can move more freely than she herself. And consider what aid she and the Queen might be to us. If Honora has truly turned against her father, she becomes the one thing we lack. Someone with a true understanding of Loghain's plans and allies. With her guidance, we can form a far more successful strategy against him.
Yeah, and if not, we should just break her kneecaps and get it out of her. I don't care if they frame me for a murder. I will probably murder her anyway, by the sounds of it.
As you like. My palace is your palace.
Yeah, we should totally kill Queen Honora, I think, once we've got the information from her and she's given her speech.
I shall do it. Very well.
Well, unless I'm missing something, we can't actually interact with any of the nobles at the moment anyway.
As you say.
I feel like I'm missing loads of stuff here. I don't know why. I just do. I'm still paranoid about this recording software giving up on me.
Yes.
Should I take Zevran and Leliana?
Indeed.
I don't know how much stealth I've given them both. No, I think this is a bad formation. We'll take a good formation. Let's try and hook the wall. Have we advanced the plot yet?
Good to see you, Warden. Fighting the good fight, eh? One more swipe, and no one will ever forget it. I guarantee you'll love it. 6 sovereigns.
Yeah, I'll pay 6 sovereigns.
10 Loghain is out in the field. I figure you'd like to get back at him, right? Word is that his seneschal has been getting the 10's crown all nice and sparkly for the landsmeet. The seneschal is taking a bit of a rest at the Nord Noble Tavern. He won't be there long. He has a heavy guard, but if you can make off with the tyrant's own crown, think of the embarrassment. That's all I know. I hope it's enough.
That is going to be fucking sick. We are absolutely doing this quest. Back to Fraps. Shall I do my level up before I get there? Neutralize all spells, disable all effects, drain all mana, and prevent all spell casting or mana within its bounds. I mean, that sounds really good. Right, so we can either go towards champion, or we can get more warrior. Disengage is the opposite of what I want, really. I mean, bonus to damage is pretty much brilliant for a fighter, isn't it? Now you can now become a duelist. But I think an assassin duelist would work better with Zevran, so that means you're going to have to become a bard ranger for variety. You can use wild beasts to attack your foes. That sounds really quite good, doesn't it? You haven't learned any stealth yet, which is probably a bad plan. I feel like I should give you some stealth, but I'm going to use it so little, it probably is a bad plan. Oh well, we'll find out soon, I guess. We're back on Fraps, by the way. I can't remember if I said that or not.
Dwarven crafts. Fine dwarven crafts. Wreck for more.
Did you see Wolf's face when he arrived? I heard West Hills has fallen to Darkspawn.
Your lands are in the south. Surely you've seen the Blight yourself.
Hardly. You know very well I've been in Denerim these past 2 years. Rosalind's health requires us to be in town, you understand.
Yes, I had heard that.
Well, we found where all the nobles are. I should probably work that out myself, shouldn't I?
Nobody goes in the room by authority of Tern Loghain.
But I have an urgent message for the Seneschal.
Why, yes, come on in.
Yeah, please take me to the Seneschal.
Of course. Seneschal, stand back. Men, kill the Warden.
Oh dear. That did not help. That was not what I was... Yeah, that did not work. Okay. Right. Let's go. You go for this one. We'll try Death Cloud in a minute. I'll try and kill this one at the back. No, I'm going to have to take... Yeah. I'll kill that one first. No, it didn't work. Okay, this is not helping. What are you doing? You've gone back to attacking already, seriously. We'll see what that does. It'll probably kill everybody.
I am armed.
That's me casting a spell. I was going to say I should interrupt that spell, but I don't think I need to. Now, is that killing me? Hard to know. Yes, I think it is. There it is, Tern Loghain's crown. Well, that was an interesting little twist.
Very well.
Don't really want to take any more on. Good, there aren't any.
Maker's blessings upon you, Warden.
I don't have any to cash in. Okay, let's have a see what of those nobles we can chat to then. Let's start at the top.
Wonderful. Another one. I suppose you're here to ask for a donation too. West Hills Arling belongs to the Darkspawn now, girl. Perhaps they're interested in giving sovereigns to the Chantry, feeding orphans, clothing idiots, or whatever it is you want.
Oh, I didn't know the West Hills had fallen. I'm sorry.
Well, I can see how you might miss it. All of southern Ferelden covered by black clouds, the ground rotting beneath your feet, plagues and darkspawn raids going on until even the crows get sick of the smell of carrion.
What's a little trifle like that when compared to the important troubles here in Denerim? There's no point talking about it. Leave me. I've nothing for you anyway.
Well, we didn't manage to get his vote.
I have no time to deal with supplicants.
Did you see Wolf's face when he arrived? I heard West Hills has fallen to Darkspawn.
Your lands are in the south.
Zeman is playing at?
Surely you've seen the
Huh?
blight yourself.
Doesn't expect us to believe Honora unfit to rule, with her father to advise her.
I wonder that myself. His timing is unfortunate. South Reach is overrun. I've little time to devote to politics at present.
Overrun? Has the blight truly spread so far?
Most of my freeholders have fled to Redcliffe and Lothering, but I doubt they'll be safe there for long.
Maker's breath. Bryland, I had no idea.
Be careful how loudly you speak of it. Wolf lost both his boys to Darkspawn, trying to evacuate West Hills.
Lady Andraste, pray for us. I'm sorry. I'm busy at the moment.
You'll have to excuse me. I'm engaged at present.
Okay, well, that didn't really help me very much.
What do you suppose Eamon is playing at? Surely he doesn't expect us to believe Honora unfit to rule, with her father to advise her.
I wonder that myself. His timing.
Anara will be unfit to rule.
South Reach is
He can't rule in 1,000 bloody pieces.
What can I get you, stranger?
Okay, good. Well, we didn't learn a huge amount there. Well, we have screwed over 10 Loghain, so that's pretty sweet. Don't know if I should I fence it though, get rid of it? Do I really want to have it in my possession all the time?
Dwarven crafts. Fine dwarven crafts. Direct from Orzammar.
Unless this guy will buy it off me, that'd be good.
You're back, eh? The Tern's crown. Oh, that's rich. You have to admit, that was worth every copper you paid me, eh? They're calling you the Dark Wolf. What do you think of that? Too bad no one can know. You could get a lot of action. There's nothing more I can offer you like that. Anything else you fancy? There's no way you can top that last heist, Wolf. You're a legend. The nobles are still afraid to come out of their manors.
Fucking sick.
Right you are.
Why has he still got missions then?
Warden, I'm humbled you're visiting me. Right you are.
I don't know. Maybe that's still my active quest? No. I don't know why.
As you say.
Isle of Denerim's wait, where's this? That's the Isle of Redcliffe's estate. Yes, this is Arl Eamon's estate. That explains why there were no other nobles there. But that also means I shouldn't free all his servant girls. Let's go to the Isle of Denerim's estate, who all his servant girls we can get to flee or kill them. Yeah. I understand.
I shall do it.
And so here is the mighty Grey Warden at long last. The crows send their greetings once again. And where is Zevran? I don't see him with you. How very disappointing.
Well, I didn't bring him with me, obviously.
Then I shall need to seek him out once we are done.
Here I am, Taliesin. Tell me, were you sent, or did you volunteer for the job?
Oh ho! And he makes an appearance. I volunteered, of course. When I heard that the great Zevran had gone rogue, I simply had to see it for myself.
Is that so? Well, here I am, in the flesh.
You can return with me, Zevran. I know why you did this, and I don't blame you. It's not too late. Come back and we'll make up a story. Anyone can make a mistake.
What? No, don't listen to him, Zevran. He's obviously going to betray you anyway.
Do not worry. I am not about to return to the loving arms of the crows, believe me. You're going to lose, Taliesin. You're going to lose badly. You should have stayed in Antiva.
What? You've gone soft in the head. The crows will make you pray for death, you fool.
Perhaps they will at that. But I'll take what time I have. You have a choice, Taliesin. All of you do.
Traitor.
I won't fight against you, Taliesin. We were friends once, and more. But I will leave you to your fate. Good luck.
There's quite a lot of them. Right, I'll go for a Tempest. Did that work? I don't think it did. Yes, I think it might have done. Right, I'm going for a Tempest. Morrigan's going to go for a Death Cloud. Alistair go for the yellow one. And Liliana, you go for this other yellow one.
Right ahead.
Wait, why have you got swords out? Well, my attack was rubbish. You might be better off coming up here. Let's chuck out a chain lightning. I don't know if he's petrified successfully or not. No, he certainly resisted the shattering. Ah, get all of them. Good, she's actually doing some spells. Oh, she's back in hand-to-hand combat with another yellow one. Let's get rid of Taliesin.
As you say.
Kind of need another group heal, but I don't have one. Right, just paralyse that assassin. No, you could pulse everybody. I don't know how much that's going to kill me, but let's do it anyway. I'm not going to get that back in time.
All is well?
So that was a very interesting little twist. I thought Zevran did betray you. Perhaps he likes me enough that he chose not to.
I shall do it.
Unless it's part of the having completed the Crows missions, which I don't think I've ever done before.
It shall be done.
Oh. I wasn't expecting all this. I was expecting a dungeon. Okay, and on that bombshell, thank you for watching. Come back for the next part of Dragon Age Origins. The Eonar. When the Imperium occupied the area that is present-day Ferelden, they had two sites dedicated to magical experimentation at the extreme ends of the Imperial Highway. The southern one was the fortress of Ostagar, which looked out over the Korcari Wilds. The northern one was Eonar, although the exact location is now a secret known only to a handful of Templars. Whatever it was that the Tevinter were trying to discover at Eonar, their work was never completed. The fortress was overrun by disciples of Andraste upon hearing the news of her death. According to legend, it was a massacre, eerily silent, for the invaders caught the mages while all but one of them were in the Fade. The site was left structurally sound but spiritually damaged. Possibly because of this, the Chantry chose to put it to use as a prison. Accused Maleficarum and apostates are held in the confines of Eonar. Those who have a powerful connection to the Fade, and particularly to demons, will inevitably attract something across the Veil, making the guilty somewhat easier to tell from the innocent. From Of Fire Circles and Templars, A History of Magic in the Chantry, by Sister Petrine, Chantry Scholar.